We're going to head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason. This one about the tight end position for the Browns.
Hi, I was calling to talk a little bit about David Njoku and what your guys' opinion on possibly paying him, keeping him, signing him to an extension, letting go of another tight end to possibly open up some cap space. I just wanted to call in and get your guys' opinion. Thanks.
Thanks as always for all of the voicemails. Mac, I'm all in with that, and it probably is going to cost the Browns 10, 11 million is what the guess was, and there have been reports that from cleveland.com that they're getting ready to do that. I saw something else. He has like almost 3.5 yards of separation, which is significantly above the average. They got to find a way to feature him a little bit more. Sign him with a big contract, feature him.
Dave, it's 4:30 on a Friday, and it's a great time to re-sign David Njoku. I think that when it comes down to it, David Njoku has been the best tight end since Kevin Stefanski has come into town. And I know that they signed Austin Hooper to that big deal, but again, I think that David Njoku, far and away, he's been great. He's made improvements and taken strides as a blocker. And I think that, like you said, he's somebody who needs to be featured. And, a lot of people don't necessarily realize, but when it comes to tight ends, they take among the longest to adapt their game to the NFL and get used to the NFL game because it's not just a physical mismatch like it is in college. David Njoku was the youngest player coming out in that 2017 draft with Myles Garrett and company. So, Njoku, he's come a long way overall. But on top of that, he's somebody who's a physical mismatch. He was a high jumper in high school and college. And he's somebody who I think, again, like you mentioned, can really be that mismatch and has that massive separation as a route runner, as well as it can be a great blocker. So, I think that he's somebody who you can really kind of build your tight end room around. And at that point, I think that Austin Hooper, I'm making him a post-June 1 cut, going ahead and saving about, I think the number is about $7 million, if I remember correctly. But, being able to save that money this year, you might be paying a little bit more in 2023. But, again, I think that he's somebody who you extend to Njoku, you pay him, you go ahead, draft somebody, and then, hell, even if you wanted to bring in somebody like a Mo Alley Cox from Indianapolis as that big threat that, Baker Mayfield loves to utilize, famously utilizing Darren Fells back in 2018. I think that he's somebody that you can also add in and replace maybe a Steven Carlson. So, I think that David Njoku, he's somebody I would love to have around, and I would absolutely build my tight end room around him.